Greetings, Love Posse. Today's message, it's not about borders, it's about fear. Border security, border crisis, or border insecurity, depending on how you look at it, your perspective. It's a big topic. We need more border security. We need to keep these people out. They're going to come here, they're going to do these awful things. I'm not saying that that's not a legitimate issue. I understand fear, wanting to feel safe and secure. We all want to feel safe and secure. The issue is, can a border make you feel safe and secure? Think about it. Can a border create safety and security, a feeling within of safety and security? This is what this conversation is about. And it can apply to other things that people do or have, a gun, knife, whatever, to give them a sense, false sense of safety and security. And that's what a border, a wall, a fence does. It gives people a false sense of safety and security. Because true and real safety and security can only be created within. From my perspective, there's only one way to guarantee safety and security. That's death. Other than death, this is another way. Face your fear. Whatever it may be, face your fear. Now, we're born with fear. And this fear is to protect us if there is a imminent physical threat. Like one day I'm out walking my fur baby and this pit bull tries to attack me and lunges at us. That was imminent physical danger. So I experienced fear. Now, I understand that so many things are happening in the world. Our nervous system is like off the charts. So I'm asking everyone, cool down, calm down, think about this. What if, hypothetical, the United States erected fences all around the country? Will you feel safe and secure? What if people still came over those fences or came under or went through? What if the fences and the walls and the borders are faulty and start falling down? Your fear will still be there. Even if borders are erected all around the country, the fear will still be there within you. So I'm suggesting go to where the fear is. The fear is not out there. The fear is in here within you. And what's in you is reflected out there. So the fear is created in the mind, and you have to look at it and say, is this a real fear, a rational fear, or an irrational fear. And again, is the border really going to create a sustainable, reliable feeling of safety and security? For me, the answer is obviously no. As a child, I was always afraid of something, to the point where I kept a knife underneath my bed. And later I had a gun. Now I have no guns in my house, no knife, no need for that. Why? It's because I'm self-reliant. That keeps me safe and secure. What do I mean by that? That means I have taken responsibility, knowing I have the ability to respond, knowing that I can choose to feel safe and secure, or I can choose not to feel safe and secure. There's no blame, there's no judgment, right? Don't blame yourself for feeling scared or fearful. Don't judge yourself about it. It just is. Just look at it. But own it. Say it. That's what I mean about owning it. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge your fear. And then go further. Why are you feeling this way? Maybe it's connected to a childhood experience. How does this fear help you to grow and expand? Is this fear benefiting you? For some people, fears benefit them. For many people, most of people who are, we have to have this border, they're looking for something outside of themselves that's masking, that's a Band-Aid for something within themselves that is wounded, that's not working, that they refuse to look at. You are pure consciousness. The divine God, Goddess, is within you, is you. And knowing that keeps you safe and secure. And if you hold on to the fear and hold on to this false sense of security because there is a border or borders or walls or fences, and they will keep you safe. Again, what happens when they're not there? And as conscious beings, our thoughts, words, and deeds create our reality. I don't focus on fear. My thoughts are, I am shielded and surrounded by love of the goddess, by love of the universe, by the love of my ancestors. My thoughts, words, deeds are my belief, and your belief is your law, is that no one can harm me. Now, sometimes things happen when I have experienced unsafe situations because of my vibration, because I am in fear, and therefore I'm attracting fear. And when I see that, I do that self-examination, self-reflection. I see it. So the more I practice being the watcher, right? Because we are the observer and the observed. I've learned, pay attention to my thoughts, Tyffany, and asking myself when something happens, is that what you wanted? If the answer is no, then what is it that you have to do to get what you want? None of us wants to be harmed. But for many people, they don't know any better. They're not aware. Some people talk about faith and have faith in God, but then they are fearful, and then they rely on man-made borders and walls and fences out there to make them feel safe in here. Do you feel me? Are you understanding? Nothing out there will keep you safe and secure. Death is a guarantee. And other than death, you must be self-reliant. Rely on yourself. Rely on the fact that you are pure consciousness. And that will keep you safe and secure. The other thing is, some people have come here, their souls have come here, wanted a physical body to experience certain things in order for them to grow. I know some of you may not like that, want to hear it. I'm going to say it again. Some souls have come here, planet Earth, wanted a physical body so they can experience certain things. And some of those certain things are unsafe. And don't keep them secure. Make them afraid. Because the soul wants to grow. So if you are feeling unsafe, insecure, and you're thinking, we have to have these borders because that's the only way so these people won't come over here and do these horrible things to me. Take a time out. Ask yourself why you feel that way. Is that really what you want? Are you wanting to attract harm? If you're not wanting to attract harm, change your thoughts. Face your fears. Do the inner work so you become self-reliant and not relying on something out there, not relying on a false sense of safety and security by way of a fence, a wall, a border. Because this issue will not be resolved overnight. For years. Maybe never. There is a sustainable and reliable solution or resolution. More people's consciousness has to advance. Now there's a solution right there. That's a great solution. Because if the consciousness level of humanity rises, that means more people understand that we are interconnected, that they are the other. And they choose not to harm the other because the other is them. But we may not get there in my lifetime. This situation with the borders may not be resolved in my lifetime or your lifetime. So what you can do now is what I've just suggested. Go within. Face your fears. Get help if you need help with your fears. See that you can rely on yourself and the divine, God or goddess, to keep you surrounded and shielded in love. Things happen. But if you are aware of how you're feeling, whether your vibration is low or high, knowing that high vibration will more likely keep you safe and secure. A low vibration, you'll likely attract harm. These are all the things you have to think about and be aware of. Because borders will never keep you safe and secure. Because it's not about borders. It's about your fear. Thank you for your time, Love Posse. Namaste.